Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freaker once again. Hey, Mr. MannyTendoWolverine. That's Mr. Ultra channel here. Follow me on my social media things, such as Facebook, Instagram, not Facebook, Instagram, but Twitter, X, or Instagram. All the social media links, description box down below. Like, share, subscribe if you feel like it. Anyways, and it was like 5-6 days ago. I still had to talk about this one because I know there was another Cenat video I talked about halfway. I didn't get to finish my complete thoughts because the video got cut in half, unfortunately. That content's gone. But man, the only thing I wanted to say about that at the end of the part was that, like, the dude has so much money, but, like, he knows he shouldn't be making, like, yeah, he was right about, he's, the other white guy could probably make black people look more crazy or insane or way out of the freaking line. And first, for me, like I said before, I say it again, even though I got bullied most of the time by black people more than I did with whites, you know, like maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 at the most. Bullies in elementary, middle school that were bullies to me that were white. Most of the other 85-90% were mainly black, though. Fortunately. I don't know if that's still a statistic nowadays, because we're talking like the 90s, early mid 2000s. I wouldn't be surprised it's still probably the same thing, but it's a billion times worse because social media and things and cyberbullying. I remember my junior, senior year, high school, way back in the day, that was just barely starting to become a thing. Luckily, I was never a freaking victim of that. I didn't believe in that part. So I used to get physically assaulted in elementary, middle school. Was not good. It was really shit times on those. So when I came back home, anime and video games were always my go-to ways of just escaping from the world. Really, that's all it was. No offense to every black person. I know every black person can be an evil, garbage piece of shit, like I always say in all my other videos. Like, I know every race and ethnicity is gonna have good and evil, and no matter what place in the world you live at. That's mainly here in the United States and probably Canada too. It's just a lot of African Americans. Those are the ones that are usually some, not all, but some, because I did choose my words wisely because I don't want to end up getting fucking cancels or anything. Some of them are just really stupid and ignorant dumb fucks, unfortunately. And then there's the other blacks you don't get to see too much. You only get to see it very, very few times. It's like finding a shiny Pokemon. They're very, very super massively, very like intellectual indoctrinated. Not intellectual indoctrinated, but more like very, very smart. Very almost Elon Musk levels of being intellectual. You don't get to see that as much. But maybe on social media you get to see a little bit more. Who knows? Anyways, that's all I wanted to say there. There's that, and then I wanted to say, like, not every single one should be playing the victim game. I know some black people, there's big giant black YouTuber channels out there that are really, really huge. I follow occasionally, like, what was it called? There's one, he's not a real big giant YouTube channel, but he's really, really chill as fuck with the video game stuff. He's a Mugen Lord. He's really, really good at stuff. And the Cartier family and all that. They're very, very super smart as black kids. Really, really super smart beyond their years. And they're still getting a lot of freaking views and money, and that's good for them. Anyways, she after off a payroll, internet reacts to Druski accused of bullying mother whose child appeared to be in Cenat's stream TikTok videos. This comes from Mishra. I'm going to say the first name, it's too hard to say. And I'll do the reaction part in a minute. Trust me, I'm going to get to that very soon. Druski's reported as bullying of a child Cenat's Mafiathon 2 live stream Thursday, November 28th, which is a couple days ago, not that long ago. Has received a backlash from the child's mother, according to a post on X, aka Twitter. Posted by Feared Buck. The child's mother posted a second video on TikTok imploring people to cancel the comedian. And there's a video there. I'll get to it in a minute. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll see you guys in a quick sec. And this is the lady's response. I didn't see any of it yet. I made the first 2 seconds of it because I was trying to play around with the freaking video, but oh man, the mom got really, really upset about that. I can't imagine, like, it's like this old school saving to have a whole half no fears like a woman or mother scorn. Oof. She's probably going to be suing the living shit out of those two to making her son look bad. So yeah, let's go.
I've been crying all fucking night. As a mom, I feel helpless that I couldn't get my son out
of I don't want those fucking words on
that house because of security and because of, like, the ADA or whatever she was telling me everything's okay when it wasn't. And I can't believe, like, Cenat kept letting this be filmed. I can't believe, like, he let this be out there that he's a part of Druski humiliating my baby when my son was there to do an Addams Family skit. They fucking like.
What's weird? I don't know if that's true or not. He's probably gonna come up with a whole bunch of lawyers because when this dude Cenat and the other Druski did, I don't know who the Druski dude was because I have no idea who he was. I think because I'm not black, maybe if I was part of the Gen Z or African American community, black community, I probably know who he was, but I had no idea the dude was even a comedian until literally last week. So I got my own IRL shit I gotta do. I don't have no time for this freaking games all the time like I used to back in the day. I would have a frick ton of more times, but I don't know if she knew that this was going to be a skit or not, but said it was going to be Adam Sandler's skit. I guess he was going to play Pugsley because Pugsley was always the one that was that little chubby kid. And I could kind of relate to it, not really, because I wasn't even starting to. I didn't even start getting a little overweight until I was about 14 or 15, a little bit later on. And I wasn't like a little baby child when I was fat, so which I couldn't relate to that part. Let's move on.
Lie to us, you guys. And then they wouldn't. They're supposed to have a teacher on set or a monitor, and they didn't have no monitor for me to watch my son. And they sit here and watch my son cry and be bullied by this fat motherfucker for no reason. My son was just sitting there, you guys. You guys need to cancel Druski because that's not okay what he did. You're not cool anymore, guys, and then you suck.
I don't know, man. I'm not surprised if this is real or fake. I don't know. You can't believe every single thing you say on the internet or hear on the internet. There's a shit show out there. It's just like a literal nowadays. It's funny because no pun intended because the people that made Digital Circus, a cartoon, but it literally is a digital AI freaking circus. You can't believe every single little thing you see on the internet. Like back in the day, it was in my teen years when the whole social media thing started getting really, really big. And it got way bigger once I started going to college. Oh my God, I should blew up big time in the mainstream by the time I hit my junior, senior of college in 2010, 11, or early 2012 at that time. Oof. I started becoming a media frenzy like a motherfucker. Big time, big time. And I know there's a whole misinformation, disinformation. I really don't believe in any of that stuff. That could be completely steered into any sort of propaganda, in my opinion. I don't know if she's just faking it or she's being real, or she's being fake. But then and then trying to play the race card or anything. Because I remember when I used to live in Harlem, New York City, over there, there's a lot of ghetto ass, not even just black people. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans and Dominicans that were super, super ghetto like this. Exactly like this one. She reminds me of my aunties and titis and tias used to be like. Some used to be really unhinged as fuck. They used to be really, really hood rat ghetto bitches. Real disgusting ass personalities. I didn't really give a shit about them too much either. And I was supposed to because I was supposed to be the good nephew, but deep down I didn't really give a shit about none of those people at all because I didn't really know what the fuck was going through their mind. No idea. But I don't know. She's being genuine about it though. It sucks. It's a shame. She says she's the living crap out of Kaisen and every single dime they have. It is what it is. And there's a bunch of other videos on there too I didn't get to watch, but it's no good. So let's get into the next video real quick. It's gonna be weirded sideways too. It might be. Alright, so I'm gonna hold it like this part because I hate doing it like this because if I do it sideways it'll mess up. It says Druski makes a little kid cry. And there's a whole hour and a half hour live stream. I'm not gonna react to the whole entire thing because that will take up way too much space on my damn phone. So let's see it.
What's your name, little nigga? I'm talking about the little fat nigga. Yo, come on, bro. Come on. Fat nigga. Yo. Y'all been saying that to me all fucking night. Everybody call me the fat nigga all night, but I can't call the other little fat nigga the little fat nigga. Hey, y'all niggas been fuck out of here, nigga. No, come on. Y'all wanna have fat phobia when it what the fuck? This nigga. Yo, man, you messing my fucking swagger. What's your name, little nigga?
Yeah, I can see where they're coming from to a certain extent because I've seen what black people, African American culture is. I've been around it a little bit for a while, so I can kind of say I was like, what problem with a fat nigga? What's you and that other than a fat nigga? You call me a fat ass nigga? What the fuck, nigga? Like that type of shit. I don't give a fuck about that anymore. At all, period. So I know some black people, not all of them. I don't know if some of them are fake as shit. Some people, they think they're in a reality TV show their whole life, especially in middle school. My God. I was in a really, really super ghetto ass school out here in Vegas back in the day, and my God, some people will tear your ass the fuck up if you don't give them money and all this other stuff like energy drinks and shit like that. So I used to be a victim of that until a year later in 8th grade. None of these motherfuckers fuck around me no more after that. Actually, after I didn't bring a pew. Thank God I didn't bring no, because I didn't have no handheld, personal protection devices, but I did bring a dagger thing. Luckily, I never got caught with it either. Thank God, because if I did, then I probably would have been in juvie for like 2-3 weeks. I don't know. I'm not sure how the law works on that part. So I was like 14, 15 at the time. So, see where this thing is at. Alright, see you guys in a second again. Alright, so we're back in the sports keto thing. Yeah, it was a shit show back in the days, man. Huh? I even got jumped 2 times back when I was still in 7th grade. Man, 14, 15-year-old me. Oh. Luckily, I was able to handle the blows because that's when I started slowly getting a little bit more chubbier. And at that time, I've been able to endure a lot of that shit. It wasn't even because of snitching or anything like that either. I think it's for some other stupid ass reason. I don't know what the fuck it was. I think it's because I stole a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from other people, and so I kind of had that coming, unfortunately. And thank God I didn't get any further, no broken bones didn't happen either. Because it could have been way, way worse than that. I could have got shanked, or I would be here right now. That would have happened. Or pow-powed at the time. I was going to really, really ghetto ass section in middle school back then. Well, anyways, long story short, some black people, not all, but some have really, really hot ass tempers. You just do not fuck around with them. You don't screw around with them because the second you do, they get angry as fuck for any little thing that they see fit. And then they want to say, oh, that's racist here, this is racist there. I didn't ever give a shit about that because at that time, I was kissing a lot of white people's ass at the time. Believe it or not, it's crazy. But anyways. Let's move on. Says the woman added a Cenat was part of Druski's humiliation, her ritual of the boy. And this is all the stuff she said in the video. The video uploaded on X has gone viral, amassing over 3.9 million views, over 3,000 comments. Some of the other questions on the mothers after a payoff. Is she after another payoff? One person said, just like I said in the beginning of the video, of the article. Some users criticized the mother for sending her son Cenat's live stream to the first place, while others claimed that the comedians commented to be, quote, character development, not bullying. It says, man, no one's canceling Druski over your kid. Tell little bro, tighten up. This is the real world. Comment one X user. Cancel who? She's out of her damn mind, replied another. Cancel Druski, no, and tell little bro to put his honey buns down and hit the park. Character development. This character development, not bullying. Comment a third user. As everyone on Twitter is talking now. Put my kid. Alright, this is the one that she said. I remember that. Oh, no, this is another one. Druski called him fat, which is not abusive. Lady, Druski doesn't hurt him. You pantry did. Over fourth user. Meanwhile, other netizens or netzy, and I can never say that right. I don't know why. Asked her to get her son some exercise instead of lip fillers. Try getting your kid some exercise. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. Oh, she uses her lips for something else. But me think she's an OnlyFans Hansley, modern day prostitute. I don't know. Could be. She is just asking for another pay. Raise a little man up to be solid and keep pushing. Not all to be sensitive in his feelings. Sign him up for soccer team BRAFTA. Problem was solved. Seventh user. Also goes on to say the video is in question. Here's a second one. The child's mother posted on TikTok after her first TikTok video led to a public outcry. Cenat addressed the allegations, allegedly defending the comedian. Revealed that he had apologized for the comment. Cenat said, Druski in details, I hope he apologized twice. He is a comment, so whatsoever, comedian, so whatever the fucking first thing that comes out of his mind, he says, but he knew what he said was wrong and actually apologized for this one. Y'all feel what I'm saying? That's what it's like. Y'all gonna feel what I say, God? Come on. Hey, raise that little man. Like that type of shit. I'm not surprised. Because these fools come from the hood. They think this is how the whole fucking world works. So that's it. Some are just dumbass fucking idiots. That's what I think. I don't care if I get cancer after that. Because then some people in my race are not all perfect either. I didn't learn that until I moved out here to Vegas years later. It's like, oh, my people are stupid and ghetto sometimes too. But there's some that are very smart. Very reasonable, good, honest people, hardworking people. Incident took place. Oh yeah, and I heard about this too. The dude Kevin Hart was gonna be in there too. I wonder if he's doing this so he can stay away from all P. Diddy allegation stuff. I'm not surprised. Incident took place during Cenat's live stream yesterday, which was a couple days ago. It was way past yesterday when he was joined by Druski and Kevin Hart for a special Thanksgiving dinner. Cenat's team had a range of Broadway actors to portray characters from the Addams family's added touch for the dinner. The boy who was at the center of the controversy was one of the actors playing Pugsley Addams for the live stream. Adamant the dinner's comedian's attention was drawn by the boy whom he referred as a fat little nigga. As Kai Cenat told 30-year-old to calm down, he remarked that, oh yeah, I already read all that part. I saw that one there in the video you saw. Comedians remarked the little boy by breaking into tears was then confronted by Kai Cenat, and he embraced him until live stream. Yeah, before people get on my back, oh, you can't see the N word, nigga. It's like, I don't give a fuck, bro. That shit is just a goddamn fucking word, just like everything else. Because I used to be back in the day, I used to be called a few times, not all the time, but a few times, spick and border hopper and stuff like that. Especially when I was going to a lot of the white suburban high schools I was going to. I got that called a whole bunch of times. I didn't give a fuck either. Didn't matter to me. Yep, thoughts, views, opinions, speculations. I don't know if it's just another comedian spot. I don't know who this fool is until like literally last week. I gotta hear more of his comedy to see it's more funny in my outlet. It's like stuff like Dave Chappelle was or Bill Burr, super edgy ass shit from the 2000s, early 2010s. I don't see it's funny as hell. Maybe one or two things. I'm not gonna say it's offensive, but it's just really, really out of poor, shitty taste and non-educational bullshit. Or stuff I used to like. Oh my god, like stuff from the early late 2000s. How other dudes used to be. That other guy, he ended up getting canceled because of the Me Too movement. I forgot his name. It wasn't Bill Burr. It was another dude. He had a little real bright red hair. I forgot his name. And even the other dude that was in Saturday Night Live from like 2014, 2016. What's his name? Pete something. The one that was like crapping on Kanye West for a little bit of a while. Pete West or no, not Pete West. Pete Davidson. Shit like that. That shit's funny as hell to me. Yeah, but other thoughts, views, opinions for real, not. I don't know, man. It could have just been for like a virtual thing or whatever. I remember this other fool. I'm not gonna say what his name is, but he kept saying, "Oh, this little kid's a pussy. He's gotta like straighten up. He's gotta like fucking be a man, grow some fucking balls, and like do this and that." I don't agree with that. Some people already know who he is. I already did videos on the dude a couple times. I know he's an athist, so I really don't give a fuck what he's thinking. So no, dude's almost a billionaire. As I'm always critical as another dude said that. I'm not gonna say it's completely effed up, but I'm gonna say he's a little out of line either because you don't know people's family situation. Just saying. And he's on that little throne, and he really doesn't have the right to speak any of that bullshit either. But he's a massively huge influencer. He just had beef with the dude Hassan Piker again too, so I'm not surprised. But you should know who I'm talking about by now. And he's the one that set up. I'm not even gonna link to any of his channels. I think he's gonna get way more exposure than he already has. But anyways, I do probably where he lives in Texas, guys gotta be real careful where he's going out if he's going out IRL. Somebody them days probably gonna bump into the wrong person. He says something wrong. He's probably gonna get his ass kicked or worse. He might get shot at, unfortunately. Anyways, yeah. I don't know how the Kai Cenat dude was. I guess he was alright with it. He was cool as fuck with it. Like he felt bad for the little kid. So you know what? I'm not gonna say I give him condolences, but I'll give him a little respect for showing like actual emotion for that kid that he was suffering a little bit. That sucks. I could have been a 7-8-year-old little kid, and I remember I used to have like a cousin that was really, really super heavy overweight. I was 5, 6 years old, and I was still skinny at the time. I was still living in upstate New York too. He used to get bullied and pecked on a frick sometimes. It was not easy for him to go through that shit. No, it sucked. It sucked badly for him. But he managed to get through, and he lost a shitload of that weight when he got into adulthood. So, I'm glad that he did. So there's that. And because he doesn't have a father figure around, maybe because his dad probably left him or something. I don't know. Because usually in a lot of those households, not trying to be generalized or stereotypical, because it probably happens to a lot of white Caucasian families too, but in a lot of black communities and some Hispanic Latino communities, sometimes the father figure just takes off. He doesn't want to take care of no fucking kids. He just wants to bounce and get the hell out. He doesn't care. It's sad, but fortunately that's how this country is. Maybe other parts of the world's like that too. It's sad. It's a shame. I don't have no right to say that because I don't know them either. I'm just saying. Just two little quick video game industry news, real quick. This one was pretty huge. This is on Code Down One. Hopefully I'm saying this right. Code Down One, Code Iowa. Hopefully I'm saying it right. There it is. Andano wants Sony to buy. Yeah. Wants Sony's full commitment with the buyout of entire companies. Comes from Stefan Tably from Push Square. I'll read a little bit of this and I'll be done with the other part and then I'll be finished. One of the biggest stories in video game Sony is potential acquisition of Kodawa Corporation. I've heard of them. In a new report from Bloomberg, it's claimed that two companies have been talking about this buyout for years. According to the reports, the pair have been back and forth on the deal for a long time, with the main issue relating to the extent of Sony's purchases. Kadokawa, I think that's how you say it, Nakodawa, apparently wants Sony to purchase the entire company, not at all, while the tech giant has attempted to be more selective onto looking to secure its businesses in anime and video games. So yeah, I heard this company makes anime and video games too, not just with freaking video game franchises. That's probably gonna be a huge ass freaking win for Sony, honestly. All the stuff in the law making work they're gonna have to do, all the businesses behind closed doors. They probably got a big jackpot lottery here. As long as I'm doing censorship bullshit, what I've been doing for the past 8-9 years, that'll be great. And then the next one, actually, no, I want to show this one first. No, not Sports Kid. This one. And this is real old Japanese news, but it's from Outer Haven. It says Fine Labor Dough Train comes out tomorrow, which came out almost 3 weeks ago now, or 2.5 weeks ago. It's from Scott Adams. It reminds me of I used to make the Persona stuff and a lot of the Tales of games. It kind of gives me that type of vibes, like old school Skies of Arcadia shit. This is it's just last week now. Today, Sunseeker Games and I'm gonna butcher this one. Ratalika Games announced Find Lover Die Trying a murder mystery game show themed visual for Nintendo Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox X, Xbox Series X. I'm surprised they said that without messing up. That's great. Set for release at that time, which was last week, November 22nd. Find Love or Die Trying is a game show that's fronted by Kat, a self-proclaimed gorgeous and impossibly perfect host and producer. This game and places the players as a contestant for the show of the same night, where they have 7 other days to romantically connect with one another and the ladies in Tropical Island Getaway. And there's a trailer there if you want to check that out. The reason I did this because it looks like Persona a little bit. I don't know if it's like that mixed with Tantang and Ropa stuff, so it might be a good ass game. I don't know. It looks fun as hell, unless it ends up being like how it was in 2020 or 2021, the Platinum Scam that thing happened. When the Galgun thing, if it's like Galgun Girl, this is going to be very fan service. And it's probably going to be not safe for work too. And I always thought it sounded like the 50 something Get Rich or Die Train. That's why I wanted to read that one real quick. So that's it for now. Mind your peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Roseman. Wisdom fans, as always, talk to you later. We'll see you guys today, every night, ever in the world of universe out there. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't the reckless, as always. Keep it calm, cool, chill, collect out there. Stay march your concentration. Go to the administrators and my news, so drama news, or totally VTuber drama news. Sometimes you'll have us news, rarely. Super randomized news out of nowhere. Dexter Sports Key, like the one I did today. Or cartoon animation stuff, video game trailers, video game movie trailers, and cartoon animation reactions. And, of course, video games and stuff from Netflix. Reactions as well for not trailers. And of course, one other thing I wanted to say, I know I might think I blocked when I reacted to the whole Uncle Roger thing because I was reacting to the anime stuff too, the Food Wars thing. So only some of you guys might have seen it, but if you can, please like it if you can. And that's it. Peace out. I'm like Sauerkraut, Lazy Mice, and I hope you guys if you lived here in the United States, have a good Thanksgiving. Happy super early Christmas. See you guys next time. Well, goodbye.